Okay, let's just look at the draft. Okay, Nar, Varus, Renekton ban from the Cloud9 side, and the other side ban Thresh, Morgana, Senna. So Rumble did not get picked by Cloud9. Instead, it got given away to Damwon. So first pick Lee Sin, and then Lee Sin first pick with Renekton ban. So Renekton is banned, Lee Sin is first pick, so Lee Sin has no bad matchups now. I guess we can play something like Nocturne into it, but overall Lee Sin shouldn't have any bad matchups, every lane is playable. And then Udyr is fine into Rumble. No, Udyr is playable into Rumble. Udyr Rumble is a playable matchup. Rumble should be more useful as a champion, but Udyr Rumble is a playable matchup because both of them are AP. So for 2v2, 3v3 is good, because AP is better for 3v3, 2v2. Depends on the other champion, right? But like Lee Sin Udyr, for example, is stronger than Lee Sin Olaf, right? Like in theory, because you just have like different type of damage. They decided to pick Nautilus, which I guess makes a lot of sense with their draft, and they are trying to trim out the champ pool. Nocturne is banned, so they are really heavy targeting the Lee Sin. It seems like the Lee Sin is gonna go top though, because if you use so many... Can you stop spamming PopCat? I'm trying to explain the fucking game to you. Listen well and note it down. I'm trying to explain here, okay? I'm talking about the game to explain it. Not so it goes through one ear to inside of one ear and outside of on the other. I'm actually trying to, so you learn. So Nocturne and Set ban. I think the Lee Sin has to go top because they invested 4 bans top lane. So if they invest 4 top bans for Lee Sin, I think he has to go top lane. Jace is a flex pick, but I think Jace is most likely going to answer the Lee Sin. So let's say if Cloud9 picks someone like Orianna now, which is, I think, very likely. They will end up with a Lee Sin top lane. And I'm not sure which support they want to get here. Leona is banned as their engage support, which I think would be not bad if Tristana is mid lane. But they could also decide to put the Tristana mid lane. Yeah, I mean, they could also decide to put Tristana mid or bot, right? But right now, if they put Tristana bot, that's fine, I guess. And now they are going to last pick probably Orianna themselves then. Unless they also don't want Orianna and they want something else. I mean, Showmaker doesn't actually play Orianna that much. I guess they could pick Zoe here. Showmaker could play something like Zoe, but then you're playing Zoe. I mean, they kind of play Pokemon. Sylas. Yeah, Sylas not bad. I mean, Sylas makes sense against Alistar. And it's fine laning to Victor. So Sylas is not bad. Well, the game is about to start. To be honest, I like both drafts actually. I think both teams have like ways of winning the game. I do hope though that they are gonna use the Udyr pick, because Udyr pick is overall should be more useful in the early game than Rumble. I mean, Rumble is just kind of OP, and I think Rumble is better than Udyr as a champion, but if you pick Udyr Lee Sin, you want to punish that Jace. You want to go top after 6 at least, and you want to kill him. And I feel like for Cloud9 to make this draft work is to make sure, first of all, Blabba doesn't get behind the early game, and after Blabba doesn't get behind the early game, they need to make sure that, top die. This is very important. Before, when these two teams were playing, Blabba lost double crab. Wow, really, really good hook and good trade. But Beryl will also get chunked, at least one threat shot on enemy Grump. As soon as, like, by the time Rumble bases, that's very, very big. That's very, very big. Really, really good cancel. That means Udyr is ahead in tempo now. Because Rumble didn't base, Rumble is not gonna base at all probably. He's just gonna run through mid lane to his bot side. And Udyr has the base advantage, right? Udyr already has the shoes. He chose to buy the shoes, he got a ward extra. They are ganking mid lane. Perix will be forced to flash here. Canyon picks up the kill. Perix very greedy. I feel like he should have probably TP'd because he was so on HP. Vulcan forced to flash. Ignite and heal traded by bot lane. Good invade from Udyr. This is something that Canyon does pretty much every game. It seems like Canyon is too smart though, and he's gonna... Actually, he kind of looks... Yeah, he's getting out of this. I think if he flashes, he should be able to get out. Really good flash. Okay, they commit double flash for it, so they get a kill, but Fudge is gonna live as well. Well played that. I think it would not be bad for Udyr to invade Raptors, but maybe it's hard because... Well, they see Udyr base, so Nautilus is not moving. But Nautilus and Sylas would probably protect the Raptors if Udyr would try to steal them. So a very good answer from Damon here. No flash here on that Rumble though, he could get rooted. This is a little bit tricky for Canyon. The only problem is that there is no damage to follow. Beryl misses the hook, and this is gonna be a 4v3 to Cloud9, so they wanna fight. But I can't. Think about the two camps. He needs one more probably. I think maximum one more. If he needs more than one more, then he's doomed, but he shouldn't. Beryl face checks 2 people. This could be a really good fight. I think Nautilus could be pretty much dead here. He decides to flash, but I don't think he's getting away from it. That flash was really bad. Tristana still had jump, so that flash was just really boosted. Really good movement by Cloud9 players. They knew that Nautilus could go for control now, and they didn't have to be bot lane, so they punish. There's no plant. But yeah, this swap is kind of weird. I don't actually understand. Because Drake is up, and it seems like Cloud9 wants to rather give up the Drake. Perix is very, very deep, and it's gonna die here. With a little bit of lag though, Blabber will be able to get double kill. Blabber! Look at that Blabber, he's gonna die. No, he's not gonna die because Nautilus doesn't have ultimate. So a very, very well played fight here by Perix and Blabber. Perix getting the double root on both Rumble and Sylas while getting a lot of damage done. And here they also decide to dive Beryl, and Beryl has no flash, so another kill to Cloud9. As you can see, the gold will be even now, so Cloud9 making really, really good plays across the map to come back in this game. That both Sylas and Rumble died there, because I think Rumble could just flash earlier and he would never die, but Canyon was a little bit greedy for a flash here. Vulcan does have, well, Vulcan still has ult, so this could be a flash from Canyon, okay, that's another kill. There's no way Canyon is getting out of that. He's just dead. Vulcan is never gonna die because Alistar. Blabber is also never gonna die. So really, 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 really good plays across the map from Cloud9. They are actually smurfing. If Alistar goes first and they actually just like decide when they want to fight Cloud9, they will win. Fudge is going very aggressive onto Khan here. Khan should die here. I think Khan should die here. A solo kill from Fudge on Khan. Honestly, this game looks really, really good for Cloud9. I think they should be able to snowball this game. Vulcan could maybe try to go in here. No, Vulcan is forced to ult. He doesn't have phase rush, so he is in trouble. But Victor is very far away, so they could chase it. And it's a TP fight right now. Sven is jumping out. Sven should be out of there. Blabber is probably gonna survive though. And this is really, really good fight for Cloud9 because there's no cooldowns on the Damon side. Can't just join now, so very, very late to join. Sven flashes over the wall and just kills himself though. I mean, Sven got a little bit excited, and since they were winning the fight, they were like, yeah, 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 let's go! And then he just died because Jace was there and Kai'Sa was full HP and there was no damage to follow. And since he has Oblivion Orb, Sylas doesn't heal that much, so Sylas not that strong. But the only problem for them is, okay, Sven could be in big, big trouble here. Sven is gonna die here. Very weird face check from Cloud9. So Damon is going group again, and Fudge has TP soon. Sven is kind of getting pushed off mid lane, but he's relatively safe. Really, really good ult by Canyon here. And Perix is kind of getting caught, but keep in mind Perix has stopper, so if he baits it, really good ult by Perix. Perix is gonna die, but Perix is also gonna trade his life for Canyon's life. No, Canyon flashes away. Really, really good key. I think they can fight this. If Alistar has combo, wow, Ghost is so good. It's crazy actually, he just flashed it. If Ghost gets knocked there, they can win this fight. They could for sure win this fight because look, Canyon and Beryl are literally 10 HP. Honestly, I feel like Damon is just so fucking good as players. Like they are playing to their limits and they're always getting away with it. Like that was a very close fight. I feel like Cloud9 could have won that fight for sure. But right now it's 3000 gold advantage to Damon, right? So now it's a bit harder to play team fights. But Perix has Zonya at least, so he's also safer. The thing is that Kai'Sa is getting very, very strong and Jay is getting very, very strong too. So a combo onto Beryl, and Beryl is getting caught here. Good zoning ult from Canyon, but a TP from Fudge is gonna secure that kill. Right now Damon is just making sure that they get all the camps in the jungle, but they should never fight that. And this is the third Drake, by the way, to Cloud9. Oh, actually they do wanna fight that. I mean, Perix is not TPing in, so they are 4v4 for now. This could be a really good fight for Showmaker. Because he can take Alistar ult and he's unkillable. And right now a decent ult from Canyon as well. They are trying to go to kick the other guy, but that's not gonna work. Canyon steals the Drake and Vulcan is pretty much... Vulcan can still flash out. Rumble is already dead, by the way. I think they can win because Victor is untouched. Good stopwatch. Showmaker missed. I think this fight is still winnable. Really good W by Victor. Victor is really fucking carrying this fight, by the way. And right now Fudge jumps in, and this should be a good fight because Khan is gonna die here. And this is between Sven and Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa probably... Oh! Fudge with the Q! And Showmaker, I don't think he cleans that up. Elysium wins this. Unless Showmaker can... Okay, well, yeah, it's fine. It's just 4-4-4. That was really clean from Perix. But the problem is that Damon stole the Drake, right? Well, now Showmaker for sure wins. But I think that was very well played fight by Perix, kind of. But the Baron is getting burned rather quick. Rumble could zone them. So the Baron is going to be secured by Damon. They actually one-shot it. Cloud9 is probably gonna look for a fight. Wow, that hook though. A really nice zoning ult from Canyon. Canyon is probably gonna flash away now. Alistar, I mean, Showmaker has Alistar ult. Wow, Fudge is killing 2 people at the same time there. Fudge is kind of smurfing on the top side, but he's dead now in GA. Canyon and Ghost can't join this fight though, and Blabber is dead. Showmaker is probably gonna die here. I don't think he can really clean up. Wait, what? How? Oh my god. And he could clean up the fight, so that was very close. This is good ult from Canyon. I mean, this is just poke ult, and he's gonna die for it. Okay, this was not very good. Wait, what is Damon doing? What the fuck is Damon doing? They are actually trolling. They are contesting this Drake when Shoemaker is dead. Showmaker is dead. They can actually win the game with the soul. But then what they need... Oh, Sven gets hit by a W. And Showmaker goes in, but there's no Alistar to steal ult from. So Showmaker is almost dead, and Ghost is for sure dead. They just trolled the game, I think. Actually, this fight is... Okay, so Showmaker hopefully is gonna die. Fudge looks very much in trouble too, though. But people are joining the team. And Canyon gets Insect. Canyon is in. I think Paris can carry this, assuming he doesn't die. But the problem is there is still a GA up on the Jace. So this fight is not too bad. You know why? Because they got Ghost. They got Summoners on 4 people. For only Udyr and Alistar Flash. 2 for 1. So that's really troll. Okay, Beryl is gonna force a fight here. Decent ult from Rumble. A knock-up on Tristana. And Tristana could be assassinated right here. Kai'Sa will probably Johnny on Tristana if she wants to. She did not. I thought Tristana could be one-shot there. Because Showmaker had a really good E and Kai'Sa had ult. There was miscommunication. I think if Kai'Sa jumps in there, Sven gets one-shot. Sven was actually one-shot there. And this could be a flip from Damon. They are just gonna rush it down. If this gets stolen, Cloud9 is gonna force a fight. It's dead. Ghost is dead. This is it. This is it for Cloud9. They're gonna get the Drake, and they're gonna ace Damon as well here. Canyon secures the Drake, so they are not gonna get the Drake, but they are gonna ace Damon. Maybe Beryl will live, and this is 4 for 1. So Cloud9 is taking a good fight. Damon here a little bit to focus on the Drake. They try to do the Drake, and because of that, they don't pay attention to the fight. I don't see a way that Damon wins this. You see, Rumble ult is wasted. It was a very bad Rumble ult, by the way. But Rumble ult gets basically wasted. They pop Locket and they pop... wait, they didn't have Locket, but they popped the Shurelia. I mean, there's like no way, guys. Like, Victor and Tristana is level 18 Tristana with 6 items. And Victor with 6 items. You don't win against that. They don't want to end. Of course they do, but it's not that easy. They can't just run it down and end. They have to still be careful. So Hook on Lee Sin. Lee Sin could have been able to kick Nautilus there, but he didn't want to. The tower is taken. Showmaker wants to engage. He has Alistar ult, and Fudge is low-key in trouble, but really good kick by Fudge. And slowly Damon is scrambling under pressure. They use... Sylas has no ult now. And Rumble didn't use ult, sure, but they are very chunky. This is 3 inhibs. Cloud9 is gonna win very soon. They could end on this push, or they could go to Nash. It's up to them. But since Sylas doesn't have Alistar ult, it's really good time to fight. Flash in from Beryl, but Victor is never gonna die. Rumble ult is doing negative damage. Blabber just flashes out. Victor is gonna... yeah, Nautilus is dead already. Canyon is gonna die relatively soon. Trisan can just clean up everyone here. Even through that early game, they survived. Well, Showmaker is gonna die here. Sven is destroying Ghost on the side. The Ghost can't really trade that. Fudge goes in. He has GA, so even if he dies, no one really cares. And that's the game. That is the game, my friends. The better teamfight comp won in the game. You know, they have better teamfights because they have better scaling. So they just won because of teamfights in the late game. And that's just it. They had better late game with Victor and Tristana. They couldn't win late game Damon against these champions. So GG.